Hi, so we are back. I had done my last stretch and fold and did my bulk fermentation. And one thing I forgot to show you, but after you do, or I do, my last stretch and fold, and I'm getting ready to do my bulk fermentation, I took the temperature of my dough, and it was 77 degrees. So basically, the temperature of your dough is going to determine how long you're going to bulk ferment. There's a formula. If I can get that, I'll post that. But basically, you want to let your dough rise, and it's going to take quicker to bulk ferment and to be ready um, in the summertime than it does in the wintertime. So this basically has been going for almost 4 hours. So I'm just going to check her. She has definitely risen more than 30%. I see a lot of bubbles, and I see a lot of bubbles on the side. So we're going to check her and see how she's doing. And I'll adjust the camera in just a minute. I am getting this. I mean, she is touching. What you don't want to do is over ferment. So let's just take a look at her. This right here is from where it was touching um, the saran wrap. So what I see here are bubbles on the side. I see bubbles here. I can touch it. It springs back. And I'm going to take this glove off my right hand and just touch just once. And you can see it's coming back. It's springing. I'm ready to actually do my, I'm going to get a new set of gloves since I took that one off. I'm actually going to do my pre-shaping, and then I'm going to do my final shaping. So I'm thinking she's ready to go. I don't want to over bulk ferment her, and because I want her to, yeah, those dimples are coming right back. Because what's going to happen is she's going to continue to bulk ferment a little bit in the refrigerator, but it'll eventually stop and slow down once I put it in the refrigerator. So, like I said, she was at 76, 77 degrees when I took her out. So I like how she's looking. We've definitely got more than, we got our 30% rise, which is what we're looking for. And quite honestly, you just really want to, I don't have any flour on my surface. Um, and you really don't want to, I'm going to let it naturally fall out. Look at this. I've got bubbles all on the bottom. So let's get her out. You just kind of want to just kind of help her just a little bit and just let gravity take its course. And then she'll fall down onto the counter. We're just going to help her just a little bit. Here we go. And this bulk fermenting, I have over fermented more than once. And it's just learning. I think that using the thermometer helps a lot once I did that, and testing my dough, um, at the final stretch and fold, and it pretty much should come out clean. And that's what you want. You want a clean release. Um, it's just different every time, but basically I have had, let me get I don't want to touch this. I should have had this out already, but I did not. Um, oh, I'm going to use this. This is my thermometer. I'm going to open the drawer because I'm going to get my handy dandy scraper. This is using the scraper. Look at how beautiful she is. So she's sticky, but she's not sticking to me. So she's really good. So I'm going to pre-shape her. I've got lots of bubbles. This is like really great. So right now I'm going to pre-shape her into a dough ball. And I'm just going to let her sit here for just a few minutes and just kind of shape her. And then I'm going to, so this is the pre-shaping. I'm going to let her sit here and relax for just a few minutes. And then we're going to come back and we're going to do our laminating. So look at, I have got bubbles all over here. She's doing really, really good. Oh, she's beautiful. She's got a little bang. She's got a little wiggle jiggle. I'm just loving her. So we're going to let her sit here for just a few minutes. We're back. She has rested for about 10-15 minutes. And one thing that you can tell that she's ready to go is you can see that she has maintained her shape. She's still in a ball shape. She has not spread out and flattened. So I'm ready to laminate her. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do the smooth side on the bottom. And I've got all these beautiful little bubbles. I love seeing that. So that's a good indication of a good strong, she's cooling down, I can feel it, a good strong sourdough. So we're going to stretch it without tearing it. We're going to be really gentle and just kind of pull. And I don't have any flour on my counter. So I'm going to turn this just a little bit down so you can see what I'm doing. And so I'm just stretching her out into a rectangle. At this point, some people, there are two different ways to do your inclusions, and I've done it at this stage, and I have also done it during the time that I do my stretch and fold. And to be perfectly honest, when my dough comes out better with the inclusions when I do it during the stretch and folds. When I do it during this phase, because typically people will add inclusions here, it's it just it's a lot, and so it ferments better, and it does so much better when I do it with the stretch and folds. So you do what's best for you. There is no right wrong answer. It's just whatever works best for you and whatever inclusions you're using. I have made cinnamon sugar, cinnamon sugar sourdough bread. I have made a Nutella marshmallow. That was to die for. I made Parmesan with Italian herb. I have done it with Asiago cheese. I have done it with sun-dried tomatoes and Parmesan cheese. That was really good. I really love Italian flavors. The only one I have not done yet is let me turn my lights on. The only one that I have not done yet is I'm going to get some new gloves since I touched those, is the jalapeno cheddar. And I know that that is a really popular flavor, so I'm going to do that next. Since this is for my neighbor, I want to do just a basic sourdough for her. And without doing any inclusions. And so when I go to a farmer's market, I'll have all the different flavors there. But another flavor I've done is a blueberry cream cheese flavor. That's really, really good. I really enjoy that. So you can get really creative with this. You can get very creative and do this however the flavors that you want to do. And I've got more dough down here on this end, so I'm just kind of pushing it a little bit. So you can just get this as creative as you want. There's more than one way to roll these doughs. There's all different types of techniques that you can use. But one of the most important things to do is your stretch and pull. So we're going to pull this under. Another technique you can do is take it and just grab it, the seams, and pinch it and hold it together. That's been a new technique that a lot of people are using. So you take it, you stretch it, you pull it up, and then you just kind of tuck it under. And this builds tension. And I think what I'm also going to do is that I'm going to roll this a little bit thinner. I want this to be elongated, so I kind of messed up here. It'll be fine on my shaping because I'm using the more rectangular shaped Banneton basket. So she'll be fine. So we'll just push her, and I'm going to pull her and make her that shape and get her into the shape that I want her to be in. And there we go. I kind of like that. I like how she's looking. And this creates the tension, the strength that you need. So now I'm going to take her. You don't have to, but I do sprinkle a little bit of sugar on the top side, and I'm going to take her, and I'm going to put her upside down in the Banneton basket. So we have the seams right here showing, and then I'm going to let her sit in the Banneton basket for just a few minutes, let her relax a little bit, and then we'll do our our stitches, just stitching the seam so that way we don't have an explosion. And she does that nice rise in the oven that we're looking for. There's just so many steps and processes. It's very simple. I started doing this 4 years ago and was completely intimidated. But hey, it was relaxing. It was something great to do. And I love eating food that's all natural with good ingredients in it. And I especially love sourdough bread. And I love all the different and the flavors and what you can do with it. And you can get creative with it. You can have it sweet. You can have it savory. You can have just a regular loaf. You could. There's just so many things you can do with it. And then if you do overproof, don't worry, don't throw out the dough because then you can make focaccia bread with it, which is phenomenal. So you really want overproof dough with the focaccia bread. So there's so many different things you can do with it. I do have, so I'm gonna start doing some stitching here and holding it in here. I do have, I'm gonna start a series and I'm gonna add to it for sourdough discard recipes because there's so many different things that you can do with sourdough discard. So I make the best English muffins. Oh my gosh. And the sourdough discard adds so much flavor to any dish that you're making. And they just love it. Absolutely. Every time I make something with it, they just love it, whether it's brownies, cookies, English muffins, pancakes. They absolutely love it. So I am out of my hairnet. So right now I'm going to cover this with plastic just to kind of keep the moisture in. And I'm going to cover it with plastic. And then I'm going to put this, a lot of people put these on the bottom. You can do that. Then I just put this on top just to kind of keep that plastic in place. And I'm out of the hairnet, so I've got to order some more from Amazon. And she is ready to go. And I'm going to put her in the refrigerator, and she's going to proof overnight in the refrigerator. You can leave these in the refrigerator overnight up to 36 hours. Don't go over 36 hours because then you're not going to get the rise, and it's going to be definitely overproof then. But I have never gone 36 hours, but I have gone 24 hours. And the longer she sits in the refrigerator, the stronger the sourdough flavor is. I love a good sourdough flavor. The shorter amount of time that she sits in the refrigerator, you could do a same day bake. I would just hold her in the refrigerator for a few hours and then do the same day bake. But then the sourdough flavor is not going to be as prevalent. So here she is. We'll take her out. I will cook her in the morning. We'll take her out and bake her and see how she looks coming out of the refrigerator. And then we'll bake her and then see how she looks coming out. That's going to be the fun part. So that's it for today. And then we'll see you in the morning.